Hi, Elise here, co-author of Leadership and Management Mastery. Welcome everybody. Today's topic is on team management and leadership. I really want to share with you a great nugget that you can take back with you if you manage teams in a leadership role. I think this next chunk is really relevant. It's understanding how people take in information and in what order they take in information. The benefit of understanding that is that A, you're not going to bore them, or B, you're going to give them the detail that they actually need. So the way that we talk about it is that there are people who take in information, they like the global picture, they like the big picture, and then they like the detail. But the other side of that is there are people who like all the little details and then they want the big picture. Okay, and this is really relevant because if you might have a really creative member of staff. Now, if you micromanage them by giving them first do this, then do this, then do this, they're going to get really bored because they want to put their creative input into this. So you might want to just give them the big picture. This is the end result. This is where we want to get to. Now you go off and you play and you work out how you're going to get them there and let them do their thing. They'll come up with the steps. The flip side of that is the person that if you told them that, they would lose their mind because they have no idea how to get to that big picture, right? And they're the people that you would then need to give the specific steps to. Now, funny story, I have a child who very, very specific chunker, has always been. He's 16 years old now and he still needs all the little tiny details. But when he was little, we used to take him, he used to play soccer. And I have this memory of a Saturday morning getting up and he was like, "Oh, Mummy, what are we doing today?" And it was a case of, "Well, we're going to go play soccer." That was too big a picture for him. Okay, so what are we doing? I said, "All right, well, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get up. Then we're going to have a shower and we're going to get dressed. And then we're going to have breakfast. And then we're going to clean up after breakfast. We're going to grab our soccer shoes. We're going to hop in the car. We're going to drive 20 minutes to the soccer field. Then we're going to hop out of the car, put our soccer shoes on and walk up to the field where your teammates will be. And then you're going to go play soccer." That was the information he needed. That made him feel really good, really safe. He needed all of that. My other son, we're just going to go play soccer. He was good with that. So what you want is to understand when you've got a person is exactly that. Because if you give, as I was saying, someone who likes the big picture, the end game, too many steps, they're going to get bored. They're not going to input. They're just going to do it probably half-heartedly because they haven't thought about how to do it.
So how do I find these people in my team and how do I communicate? You know, if I'm dealing with a group of people in a team.
Yep.
How do I identify how they are and then how do I deliver the information? Because obviously I can't put them all individually. Like if I'm talking to a group of people.
Yeah, absolutely. The best way to do it is it's okay to give them the big picture first. Hey guys, this is what we're going to do. This is what we've got to achieve. Yes. By the end of today, we need to have done blah. Right? And now you're watching because you'll have some people who will now need a little extra guidance. You have some people who are like, right, good, ready to go. Let them go. Assuming that you know that they do things the way you want them to do, let them go. And now you've got the rest and you go, okay, so the way in which we go about doing that is first we have to do this, then we have to do this, and then we have to do that. And put them in teams so that you can maybe, if you can, have the people who already have a sense of how they're going to do it, lead the others. So that you can oversee, because you don't want to be a micromanager. You know those micromanagers out there. In a business, in an organisation, if you have micromanagement taking place, then something isn't being done effectively, right? It is about being able to say, this is what I want you to do, and go off and do your job, and then go out and let them do it, and have the right people organising the rest of the people. Does that kind of make sense? So if you like this information and you want to find out more, visit my website, leadershipmanagementmastery.com/leader, and discover how I went from basically a high school dropout with zero confidence to a certified NLP trainer teaching CEOs and middle managers and business owners how to lead and manage their own teams.